It's normal for artists to get bored and try new things, but Nekecarson was unique. He didn't want to just try a new style or subvert the form. He was tired of using his hands to paint altogether. According to him, I kept asking everyone, where should I put it? Finally, my wife said, put it up your ass. And that's exactly what Nicky did. He called it Rectal Realism, realistic portraits of his family, friends, and heroes, painted using a paintbrush that was stuck up his own butt. And with a little bit of practice, these portraits actually came out pretty damn good. Take a look at this portrait of Fred Flintstone, for example. This was happening during the 1970s, and when word got around New York City that there was an artist that painted rectal realism, of course Andy Warhol was interested. He set up an elaborate set to record a live painting session of his own portrait, 2 video cameras and 3 photographers, including himself. And when the portrait was finally finished, they were all pleasantly surprised at the result. In 1978, it would be exhibited in Washington at the first exhibition of punkart. But one night, while the crowd and guards were distracted by a performance by Edithmassey, one of the stars of John Waters movies like Pink Flamingo and Female Trouble, the portrait was stolen. Nicky was more than upset, but after going to the press and explaining the whole story, the media couldn't help themselves. One rock station made hourly pleas, hoping to solve the mystery of the missing rectal realist portrait of Andy Warhol. And surprisingly, they got a response. It turned out the thief was just an edgy teenager that had swiped the portrait in quote-unquote a crazed rage. He returned the portrait to the gallery, and in return Nicky gave him a small copy of it. Recently, the portrait has been exhibited at the Andy Warhol Museum, and it has since become a valued representation of 1970s conceptual art. For more, check out the exhibition on gallery98.org.